Right now in Germany, people aren't just talking about inflation, they are worried about education and jobs. According to the recent surveys, education has overtaken issues like security and terrorism as a top concern for the public. And that tells you something important. The ground is shifting under your feet right now, and this affects students, graduates, and professionals. So, if you're studying here or planning to, let's break it down in a way that actually matters for your future. Germany's universities are facing real structural problems, not just talking points. At the University of Hamburg, years of underfunding have left the institution with budget gaps, deteriorating facilities, fewer tutors, and higher workload for the staff. The university warns that budget shortfall could lead to deeper cuts in teaching and research and potentially hundreds of job losses in coming years. This isn't just an abstract number. It affects your education quality, your access to labs and faculty, and your post-grad prospects. So before you commit for a program, ask, what's the financial health of the university? How interested is the state government in running it? Those answers matter more than the degree title alone. In Bavaria, lawmakers are updating university rules to deal with rising campus tension. A new disciplinary system would give universities clear authority to expel students for serious and sustained disruption of campus peace, something that's now defined in stricter way than ever before. What's more, Bavaria has had rules in place since 2024 restricting the use of gender-inclusive writing, like the gender star or colon, in official context. And the new framework will allow sanctions if students violate this in formal settings. For international students, this means your conduct and understanding of local rules can impact your status more than you might expect. Policies differ across German states. Berlin and Bavaria aren't the same, which means you should know your local context. Next, the job market isn't collapsing, but it's weaker than most years we have seen recently. Unemployment in Germany rose to the highest level in over decades in 2025, and the Labor Office says 2026 won't immediately reverse the trend. So what's really going on? Let's talk about Deutsche Bahn. The company is restructuring its leadership. Plans announced to cut about 30% of its management posts by shrinking the level between the board and the operation teams. This affects roughly 3,500 executives and senior managers as part of the drive to make decisions faster and reduce layers of bureaucracy. This isn't about frontline jobs disappearing yet. It's about changing how big companies operate. Here is the twist. Despite higher unemployment overall, Germany still has serious skilled worker shortage in specific areas like healthcare, IT, engineering, skilled trades, logistics, and many more. Hundreds of occupations have more vacancies than qualified applicants. That means big names aren't necessarily where your best opportunities lie. Smaller firms and niche sectors still desperately need talent. This is especially true in healthcare and nursing, IT and software development, engineering and manufacturing tech, logistic, skilled trades, education and STEM sectors. These are the areas where you can stand out with the right skills. Next, AI isn't just replacing jobs. In Germany, it's creating demand for specialists in data, machine learning, robotics, and digital automation. Experts project that AI technologies will support tens of thousands of new jobs and become a key part of the economy by 2026, especially in technical fields. So, if you build skills in data science, AI implementation, cybersecurity, software development, you are positioning yourself where demand is growing fastest. Yes, job switching is common nowadays, but the data shows that leaving without a plan in a weakening job market is a gamble. It's better to secure your next opportunity before you resign if at all it is possible. This is career strategy and not a trend. Here's a strategic take home today. Choose universities with stable funding and strong infrastructure. Understand local rules. What's acceptable in Berlin might be treated differently in regions of Munich. Target job search towards sectors with actual talent demand. Build skills in high growth areas like AI, IT, engineering, healthcare, and stay employed while you transition. Germany in 2026 isn't collapsing, it's shifting, and the smart student or professional isn't just reacting, they are planning strategically. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe, tell me in the comments, are these trends making you rethink where you want to study and live? See you next one. Thank you for your time. Tschüss.